Hello, people. This is Monish back again with another book review. And this time, I must say, I'm so happy in reviewing this book. This book is so charming, beautiful, and simple. I enjoyed reading every page, every sentence, every word of this book. So, the book is Three Men in a Boat, written by Jerome K. Jerome in 1889 England. The author decides to go on a boat trip with his two friends George and Harris and takes along his dog Montmorency. So they travel from Kingston to London, Oxford on the River Thames in a boat. And what ensues is this beautiful journey through picturesque, idyllic 19th century England. And it takes us back to the time when people used to enjoy the outdoors, when people looked forward to meeting with strangers, when they didn't shy away from manual labor. When people did a lot of mundane little things with a lot of enthusiasm. And soon this enthusiasm becomes contagious, and we get involved from the very word go. We are not reading this as a mere story, but we are there with them. We are part of the story. In the sense, you feel as if you're one of the party. Like you're there with them on the boat. You're there with them when they camp, when they have breakfast, or when they have tea. And the level of involvement and immersion that is achieved is quite remarkable. And I think that the author has been able to achieve this is because he's kept everything so simple. After all, it's just a boat ride on the River Thames, right? So there are no earth-shattering, life-changing, controversial ideas that your mind has to grapple with. And at the same time, the language is so simple. You know, uh, there are no profound words that the author uses that you will have to look up in the dictionary. Everything is simple and melodious. Uh, Another thing that the author does is that he keeps sharing these everyday wisdoms throughout this book. Uh, for example, he will talk about how when you're packing your luggage before going on a trip, you will always forget to pack something or the other. In this case, the author always forgets to pack his toothbrush, and then he has to start all over again, and it's such a troublesome thing, right? And also when he's tidying up his room and his friend is sitting there passing judgments or making comments like, hey, you didn't get that corner or you didn't do this right, and immediately you react with, yeah, that happens a lot with me, and yeah, I have a friend just like that. And something so mundane and little comes across as a universal theme, and you feel as if you're not alone, but you're sharing this experience with so many other people. And because everything is so simple and universal about this book, uh, I dare say that everyone will enjoy this book. I mean, I can recommend this book to people of all ages. If you're in school, if you're doing a job, or even if you're retired, you can be sure to pick this book up, and you can be sure to enjoy this book. And just for the sheer pleasure of reading a nice book which is funny and simple, funny and simple, and at the same time so enjoyable. You know, uh, and what it does is, I mean, for me at least, it leaves me, feeling awe for the British writers, how creative they were, or the kind of mastery they had on the language. So I really enjoyed this book, and I will certainly recommend this to everyone. And now I know why it is rated as one of the best books ever written. Funny, simple, and beautiful. Well, hope you like this video, and I will soon come back with another book review. Till then, thank you. So long.